brands that sell clothes. And then there are brands that sell identity. Somewhere between rebellion and elegance, between childhood nostalgia and high fashion chaos, a small name emerged from Italy. Not loud, not obvious, not trying to impress anyone. Miu Miu. But here's the strange part. Why would a luxury brand, born under the shadow of Prada, suddenly become one of the most talked about fashion names in the world? And why are Gen Z wearing it like it's a secret language?
To understand Miu Miu, you have to understand its mother, Prada, a brand built on structure, discipline, minimalism, control. But in 1993, Miuccia Prada did something unexpected. She created something that didn't behave. A younger sister. A personality that didn't sit still. That sister was named after her childhood nickname, Miu Miu. At first, it was a whisper inside the Prada universe, a side project, a creative experiment, a playful escape. But escape from what? From perfection, from seriousness, from luxury that felt too clean, too controlled, too safe.
Miu Miu was never meant to be perfect. It was meant to feel like a memory you can't fully explain, a diary page torn at the edges, a girl walking too fast through a city she doesn't own yet. Where Prada said control, Miu Miu said instinct. Where Prada said elegance, Miu Miu whispered confusion is beautiful too. Miniskirts too short, shoes too loud, colors that don't agree with each other on purpose. This wasn't fashion trying to behave. This was fashion refusing to behave. For years, Miu Miu existed in a strange space. Respected, but not dominant. Known, but not viral. It was like a secret room inside a palace. People in fashion understood it, but the world? Not really. It didn't chase trends. It didn't need attention. And for a long time, that was enough. Until the world changed. Something changed in fashion culture. Perfection stopped feeling powerful. People got tired of polished luxury. Tired of brands that looked too far away from real life. And then, something unexpected happened. The internet arrived. TikTok, Instagram, micro-aesthetics, fast identity shifts. Suddenly, people didn't want perfection. They wanted emotion. And Miu Miu, without trying, already had it. It didn't start with a logo. It started with a silhouette. A micro miniskirt. So small, it almost felt like a question instead of a piece of clothing. People didn't just wear it. They reacted to it. Celebrities, influencers, stylists. Everyone started talking about Miu Miu like it was a mood, not a brand. And suddenly, Miu Miu wasn't quiet anymore. It was everywhere. Not because it changed, but because the world finally caught up to it. Miu Miu built something unusual. A contradiction that works. Schoolgirl nostalgia mixed with high fashion authority. Softness with sharp edges. Innocence with tension. Youth with something slightly dangerous. It felt like a character in a film who hasn't decided who she is yet, but already knows she matters. And that uncertainty became luxury. Gen Z didn't just wear Miu Miu. They adopted it. Because it didn't tell them who to be. It left space. Space to be messy, space to be multiple identities at once, space to not explain everything. In a world obsessed with clarity, Miu Miu chose ambiguity. And ambiguity became power. Behind the scenes, Miu Miu started outperforming expectations, not through loud marketing, but through cultural gravity. Runways started trending like viral videos. Outfits became references. Aesthetic boards started to look like Miu Miu universes. It wasn't selling clothes anymore. It was selling a visual language. So what is Miu Miu? It's not just Prada's sister. It's not just a luxury brand. It is a contradiction made wearable. A reminder that beauty doesn't have to behave. And maybe, just maybe, the future of fashion doesn't belong to perfection anymore. It belongs to emotion. And Miu Miu understood that before the world even knew it was looking for it. But here's where the story gets even more interesting. Because Miu Miu didn't just arrive at the right time. It stayed there. While trends rise, explode, then disappear like sparks in the dark, Miu Miu did something quieter. It evolved, without losing its chaos. Not by becoming louder, but by becoming sharper. In a world where every brand is trying to predict the next trend, Miu Miu doesn't predict. It reflects. Like a mirror that doesn't show your face, but shows your mood. One season, it feels nostalgic. Another, it feels rebellious. And sometimes, it feels like a memory you haven't lived yet. Look closer. It's not just the skirts, not just the styling, not just the casting. It's the details. Glasses that feel slightly off. Layering that shouldn't work, but does. Hair that looks untouched, almost accidental. Nothing screams perfection. Everything whispers intention. And that's the secret. Miu Miu doesn't dress the body, it dresses the feeling. For decades, luxury told people, this is who you should be. Now, Miu Miu asks, who are you becoming? And that question is far more powerful than any logo, because it turns the audience into the storyteller. You're not just wearing the brand, you're completing it. So maybe the real reason Miu Miu works isn't because it's different. It's because it understands something most brands still ignore. People don't want to look perfect anymore. They want to feel real, even if real is messy, contradictory, unfinished. And in that unfinished space, Miu Miu doesn't give answers. It gives permission.